Diabetes is one of the leading causes of vision loss in the world. Regular eye screening can save your eyes. Contact the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program today at 243-3937 to find out how you get your simple digital eye screening done. The Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program. Saving eyes, saving lives.
Hello, Larry, and good morning to all the beautiful people who are tuned in. It's me, Peter Boyce, and it's another beautiful Saturday morning in VOB country. You hear Rihanna has she baby? Congratulations to our national hero, Rihanna Fenty, on her beautiful baby boy. And congratulations to you who are listening and listen every Saturday as you are about to hear 15 sugar-free minutes on VOB 92.9 FM with the compliments of the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program in partnership with the Barbados Community Foundation and the Maria Holder Diabetes Center. You hear that new name? The Barbados Community Foundation. Let's give them a hand for helping to part-sponsor this show. A show which is dedicated to educating you on how to manage your diabetes by taking advantage of the many services available at the excellent Maria Holder Diabetes Center. And how excellent is it? You'll be hearing more inside of this 15 minutes. Speaking of managing your diabetes, you who listening, do you know what your blood pressure is? You should always keep track of your blood pressure, you know. I know there got some people out there saying, I don't need to keep track of no blood pressure. That's for old people. Regardless of what age you are, you should always keep track of your pressure. Because there's a reason why they call high blood pressure the silent killer. And most people who have diabetes also suffer from hypertension, which is high blood pressure. So there's an unfortunate link. World Hypertension Day was Tuesday, the 17th of May, and the Diabetes and Hypertension Association of Barbados, the Heart and Stroke Foundation of Barbados, got together with the Barbados Diabetes Foundation and have been doing a series of community blood pressure screenings. So very soon, I'll be giving you a list of locations where you can go and get your pressure checked for free this morning self. You will be hearing those locations right after we hear from Dr. Diane Brathwaite, speaking on diabetes and high blood pressure and how you can measure your own pressure properly.
Diabetes is common, and we all talk about how common diabetes is, but the reality is that actually hypertension is more common than diabetes. And if we look at some of the numbers, it's estimated that, we could be talking as many 40% of the people in Barbados actually having high blood pressure. The other thing that's a huge concern to us, obviously, is that a lot of people are undiagnosed, and actually for a lot of the population, hypertension is actually not well controlled. That's very problematic because it raises the risk of complications and end organ damage.
This is just a friendly reminder. Don't forget to know what your blood pressure is. It doesn't matter how old you are. How do you measure your blood pressure properly? Well, first of all, either you can borrow or maybe you can purchase your own blood pressure cuff. Preferably, it should be one that fits on the arm. Now, some reminders. Make sure you're rested and in a relaxed state. You should not be having a conversation. Support your arm at heart level and put the cuff on the bare arm. Always use the correct size cuff. Make sure your feet are comfortable and supported. Keep your legs uncrossed. Make sure that you don't have a full bladder and support your back. Check your blood pressure today.
Thank you, Dr. Diane Brathwaite. If you would like to meet Dr. Brathwaite and speak to her personally and let her give you your blood pressure check, she'll be part of the community blood pressure screenings this morning when the Barbados Diabetes Foundation will be in Worthing Square Food Court from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Another place where you can get your blood pressure checked will be at Sky Mall from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's where you'll find the Diabetes and Hypertension Association of Barbados doing their blood pressure checks. And then the Heart and Stroke Foundation of Barbados will be at Sheraton Center from 12 noon to 4 p.m. All of this is happening today, and remember, it only takes a few minutes, so if you're getting ready to leave home now, make sure and make time to go to one of those locations. Sky Mall from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m, Worthing Square Food Court from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m, or Sheraton Center from 12 noon to 4 p.m. to get your blood pressure check. You might feel that, I don't need to get a blood pressure check, I'm good. There are a lot of people sometimes just feel like they're okay, and then when they go and get a pressure check, it's be sky high, and they end up having to go to the hospital immediately and all sorts of things. So go and get your pressure check just so that you will be sure. As you should know by now, on Friday, April the 29th, the Maria Holder Diabetes Center was officially visited by Prime Minister the Honorable Mia Amor-Motley and the Director General of the World Health Organization, Dr. Tedros. But in case you missed it, listen to this short 2-minute flashback, where you will hear an intro from Diabetes Foundation CEO Claire Jordan, then Dr. Tedros, finishing with Prime Minister Motley.
Now what we will do is we'll invite the Prime Minister and Dr. Tedros to do a tour. What we have today is we kept the clinics open so that you can see diabetes management in action here.
Your commitment to alleviating poverty and improving the quality of life of vulnerable populations through a comprehensive approach is an inspiring model from which other countries can learn. So thank you so much again. This could be a model, an example, not only for the region, even for the whole world, and would be happy to support you to continue the journey for success. Thank you so much.
The partnerships with the private sector, the partnerships with the civil society like Maria Holder Memorial Trust, the Sandy Lane Trust, the Barbados Children's Trust, Barbados Heart and Stroke Foundation, Barbados Diabetes Foundation. These are the partnerships that work, because we cannot do it on our own as a government. But the ultimate partnership is the compact with each and every citizen. If we can get that, then we can show the world how we can move from being one of the countries with the largest per capita rate for amputation to one of the countries with the lowest per capita rate for amputation. I want us to walk that journey on 2 feet together. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, Madam Prime Minister. As you heard the Prime Minister say, walk that journey with 2 feet to the Maria Holder Diabetes Center located in Warren St. Michael, and that is where you can be seen by diabetes specialists, nurses, nutritionists, psychologists, and podiatrists, and it's also where you can find the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program. As Dr. Charles Pierce, clinical lead of the eye screening program, says,
our main focus is at this time is the eye care. We've started a screening program, and we're trying to emphasize again that people need to come and have annual checks to see if there are any changes related to diabetes in their eyes. And we're trying to pick those changes up before they cause problems. So before you start noticing any change in your vision or any other problems with your eyes, we can pick up these diabetic changes and act on it, whether that's going to need treatment, referral, or closer monitoring. Everyone over the age of 12 with a diagnosis of diabetes should be having screening checks at least every year. If there are problems found, then we might need to see you more often than every year.
So if you're over 12, check. You have diabetes? Check. Call now and book that appointment to get your eyes screened. The number is 243-EYES, 243-3937. Remember, BART members get 15% off an already subsidized price. So all of these services are available at the Maria Holder Center. And that's not all. Coming soon will be a dedicated vascular department. And you might be asking yourself, but what benefit is that to me? Well, you know some people have what they refer to as bad circulation when their feet swell up and thing. Well, the vascular department will address that. It is what doctors refer to as PAD. And you might be wondering about the relationship between PAD and bad circulation. Well, for more on this, we go to consultant cardiologist Dr. Remy Soyombo.
My name is Dr. Soyombo, and it's a pleasure to be with you again today. And today we're going to be talking about PAD, or peripheral arterial disease. When we say the term cardiovascular disease, we mean not just diseases of the heart, but also the vascular system, namely the blood vessels. Peripheral arterial disease, shortened as PAD, and also known as peripheral vascular disease, or PVD, is a form of cardiovascular diseases because it affects the blood vessels. I hear people all the time say, I got circulation problems. Now, this is a non-specific term for diseases of the blood vessels. However, this could mean diseases of the arteries, which are the tubes which carry blood and oxygen to the legs, or diseases of the veins, which carry blood away from the legs. And it is important to understand and to ask your doctor which one you have, as they are very different disease processes. But today, I am only talking about diseases of the arteries, or PAD. So what is PAD? PAD is usually caused by a buildup of fatty deposits in the walls of the leg arteries. The fatty deposits, medical term being atheroma, are made up of cholesterol and other waste substances. The buildup of these fatty deposits on the walls of the arteries makes the arteries narrow and restrict blood flow and oxygen from going to the legs. This process is called atherosclerosis. PAD by itself is not immediately life-threatening, but the process of atherosclerosis that causes it can lead to serious and potentially fatal problems because it is the same process that occurs in the heart and in the brain and can lead to heart attacks and strokes. So to reiterate and summarize, what this means is that having PAD makes you more likely to have or to develop other forms of cardiovascular diseases such as heart attacks, heart failure, or strokes.
Just about a couple months ago, Diabetes Foundation, they had called me, Dr. Prophet, send the message that they were doing the eye screening program, and I went and I had my eyes done, both me and my fiance. And I can say that I was well satisfied with what they did with the results. Right now, the cataract is under control. I would say yes, that is very good. It's very good for diabetic. I would give it a 5-star.
The Maria Holder Diabetes Center, with their diabetic eye screening program, offers a standard of service that equals or surpasses any you might receive internationally. And very soon, there will be a dedicated vascular department added that will be the centerpiece of a new national preventative campaign that will highlight the discovery of early circulatory problems in the limbs and extremities of at-risk persons. So if you are diabetic and listening to your radio right now, you need to make an appointment and get your eyes screened. You can reach them by calling 417-0305 or 243-3937 to make that appointment. The last 15 minutes you heard on your radio was brought to you with the compliments of the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program in partnership with the Barbados Community Foundation and the Maria Holder Diabetes Center. Until next time, take care of your eyes.
Did you know nearly 1 in 5 adults in Barbados have diabetes? Did you know diabetes is one of the leading causes of vision loss in the world? Regular eye screening can save your eyes. Contact the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program today at 243-3937 to find out how you get your simple digital eye screening done. The Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program. Saving eyes, saving lives.